Jump scare.
And I look crazy, like genuinely crazy, but that's literally besides the point. So it's almost, well, I look crazy. Anyways, as the popular saying says, a new year, hopefully a new me. I was watching this one TikTok, and the one thing I learned from it was that you manifesting, so I'm into manifesting or whatever. And I learned that you do not become what you want to be by repeating it to yourself, because that's, I don't know, that's the form of manifestation I learned. It's just you either write it down or you think about it and hopefully it'll happen, or you trust and believe it'll happen. And what I learned from this dude on TikTok, I might just like insert the video, maybe, if I still have it in my video roll when I edit this video.
The universe doesn't give you what you want. The universe gives you who you are. People misunderstand that. They think the law of attraction is being obsessed with what you want. But no, if you want something, it doesn't mean you're going to get it. The universe will reflect to you what you are. And Beckwith calls this the law of resonance. This is actually the most effective manifesting technique I know. But if you sit down and you hope and you hope and you hope and you try to focus your mind on one thing over and over and over and over and over again, it doesn't mean you're going to get that, because the universe doesn't give you what you want or what you crave. It gives you that which you are.
But pretty much it's just like, regardless of what you do, if you're not already that person, it's not going to work out for you. And for me personally, that kind of makes sense, you know? And then right after I saw that video, like a couple hours later, like the next day, I saw another video of this girl, amazing. She was talking about a trip she made. She was traveling to Europe to meet up with this boy that she had been talking to. And pretty much like she had just landed. She was staying with her friend before she took, the flight to, I think it was Berlin. So yeah, somewhere in Europe. She just landed before she took her next flight to Berlin. Boy hit her up and he's like, bruh, I don't want you anymore. Like, I met this other girl, I love her instead, so you can just like not come. And she was like, okay, cool. Like, she wasn't hurt about it. She's like, okay, this is great. Like, this is an open opportunity for me to just be free and explore and learn and see what I can do. And I love that mindset. I really do. Because me, I would have been panicking. I'm like, I don't come out for this boy and he, what am I gonna do? But no, she had a really good mindset about it. And she was just like, okay, this is an opportunity for me to, explore. And she honestly left her door wide open for opportunities. And them opportunities came a knocking. They came a knocking. So she ended up still flying out. She didn't have anywhere to stay. The day she landed, she was walking around and she had met a former classmate. And that former classmate, she didn't remember his name, but she remembered he was a former classmate. And he was like, hey, how are you? Do you want to come to this event I'm doing tonight? And then she was like, yeah, for sure. So she ends up going to the event the same day she lands. She still doesn't have any plans. She goes to the event and she sees an old friend from childhood and another friend from school. And she's telling her friend about how she just landed. She really doesn't have anything going. She didn't even have a place to stay. And her friend or her classmate was like, yo, I'm leaving for a month. Do you just like want to house sit? I guess you can stay at my place. Like, and she was like, yeah. So pretty much she had a house, food, and she didn't have to worry about anything. She said she just she bicycled around and just experienced the place. And the lesson I learned from that is, from both of them, is you can never become what you're not. That either sounded very smart or very dumb, but you can never become what you're not. Through manifesting, I feel like it really did change my goal of, when I manifest and when I plan. It changed it from trying to become something I know I'm not, to becoming something I already am, just to a higher level. And honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest, I haven't really been putting in the most work. I've just been, just been chilling. But the thing is, I have goals and I know I need to work towards them. So this is just this video. The point of this video is it's kind of like a self-declaration video. I don't know if I'm using that correctly, but like a promise. Because if I keep this promise to myself, I'm not gonna do it. So I have goals, guys. I do. Like for the longest time, I never had goals. Like when I was younger in middle school, high school, like even when I was graduating high school and like my first year of college, everybody was always like, Maria, what are your plans? What are your goals? And I was just like, I don't know. Like I'm just gonna work, go to school, survive. But I don't want that anymore. I don't. Like legit my parents, I even told my friend once, I was like, I don't really care what I do. I'll just do whatever anybody tells me to do and just live life. And thinking about that, like, ew, that's not so girl boss, world dominator of me. So yeah, I have goals now. Something I really want to do is be like a travel. It's weird saying it out loud, but I want to be a travel influencer because I truly do love experiencing new places. One of my biggest regrets was not filming enough when I was in Dubai. It did allow me to be more in the moment and just really enjoy my surroundings, but at the same time, like I have the worst memory in human history, and there's so many things that I don't really remember, and I wish I had proof of so I can just look back and be happy. But yeah, when I was in Dubai, I really wish I would have taken more videos. I took a lot of photos, like thousands, but I wish I took more videos. I really do. But I was shy. It was a study abroad, and I was in a group setting, and I was just really shy. So that was number one. But I do know I'm gonna do a lot of more like traveling in the coming future, and I already know what my content is gonna be on YouTube. I'm gonna be more on the college, since I'm in college, it's gonna be focused on college girl era type of stuff and just like self work. This you're not gonna see this in 2 months. I'm not gonna look like this. I'm not. Because that's honestly probably when I'm gonna record my next video. Or like I'm gonna record, but like in 2 months between those videos and now, I'm gonna look a little bit more, you know. So yeah, that's that. Fun things.